Well, as promised, people, I've taken a look at episode 1 and 2 of season 3 of Slow Horses. And yo, I ain't gonna tell you too much, right? Ain't gonna tell, it's not about spoiling shit. But what I can tell you is there is no disappointment here. There is no drop off in quality. Oh man, I was like, yo, this is great. This is really fucking good. So it looks like Saul Metzstein is the new director for season 3, which makes sense. They've changed directors each season, you know. So yeah, writing, Will Smith is back. Um, not sure on the other writers as of yet, but executive producing, we've got Will Smith, Graham Yost, Jamie Lonston, Hakan Cosetta, Ian Canning, Emily Sherman, Gail Mutrutz, and Douglas Urbanski. Our cast, well, Gary Oldman is back as Jackson Lamb, Jack Lowden, River Cartwright, Saskia Reeves as oh my god, Katherine. Oh, Katherine Standish. Yes. Gee, memory went blank for a second there, people. Oh gosh, who else is there? There is Rosalind Eleazar as Louise. Christopher Chung as Roddy Ho. Kirsten Scott Thomas as Diane Taverner. Freddie Fox is reprising his role as Spider Webb, which is yeah, an interesting one for all the book fans. We've got Sophie Okonedo as oh my days, Jesus Christ, my head is all over the place. Ingrid Tierney, yes, boy. We got Chris Riley as Nick Duffy. Jonathan Pryce will be reprising his role as David Cartwright, River's dad. Got Kadiff Kirwan, Marcus Lombridge, Aimee-Ffion Edwards as Shirley Danda. So yeah, you know, our favorites will be here, which is all good, right? It's all fun and games, people. Also, joining the cast, we have got Soap Durisu. Yeah. As well as, oh gosh, what is the name of that other person? Yeah, Eliot Salt as Sarah Dunn, Charlie Rowe as Ben Dunn, Catherine Waterston as Alison Dunn. So yeah, that is who we have so far, right? And the gist of season 3. This is a bit of a blurb from Apple's website. In season 3, a romantic liaison in Istanbul threatens to expose a buried MI5 secret in London. When Jackson Lamb and his team of misfits are dragged into the fight, they find themselves caught in a conspiracy that threatens the future, not just of Slough House, but of MI5 itself. Boy, right? Boy. Now, if you've read the books, you might be interested to know that season 3 is based on real tigers, right? Book 3 in the series. Now, the book, this is what we get. This is the synopsis from the book. London's Slough House is where disgraced MI5 operatives are reassigned to spend the rest of their spy careers pushing paper. But when one of these slow horses is kidnapped by a former soldier bent on revenge, the agents must breach the defenses of Regent's Park to steal valuable intel in exchange for their comrade's safety. The kidnapping is only the tip of the iceberg, however, as the agents uncover a larger web of intrigue that involves not only a group of private mercenaries, but also the highest authorities in Secret Service. After years spent as the lowest on the totem pole, the slow horses suddenly find themselves caught in the midst of a conspiracy that threatens not only the future of Slough House, but MI5 itself. Now, the book was very interesting, right? We have this, boy, just thread upon thread weaved to create a story. And it was, it worked. It worked. Now, already there have been a lot of changes here. A lot of change. Like the whole Istanbul thing, not in the book. Not in the book, people. Right? We get a change to the whole kidnapping scenario. We get a change to the information drop, right? The scene in Regent's Park, right? A lot of things are different, but like with seasons 1 and 2, it's not the detriment of the story, right? The changes work really well. They make a lot of sense. They make things flow well, right? Just the differences we're seeing in Lamb, are really good for the character. I am very much enjoying this. You know what I mean? I'm really enjoying. A lot of times, right? You get these adaptations, and they're interesting, but they can leave just so many things out. Right? And you're just scratching your head like, wait, if that's not, how do you tell the rest of this story? Right? I just remember the Golden Compass. Remember they did the film version, right? Back in the day, Daniel Craig, I think, was in it, and Nicole Kidman, Clive Owen, and like they changed a lot of stuff. It wasn't a successful film, right? So we didn't get any more. But you kind of thought, well, it's probably good because I don't know how they would tell the rest when they just, messed up this whole beginning part. Now, I hear the BBC HBO adaptation was a lot better. People enjoyed that a lot more. I didn't really, but I'm a fickle son of a bitch, people. You know what I mean? But there's times when, look, there are changes that need to be made when you're adapting for a different medium. Not having Tom Vanderbilt in Lord of the Rings, although I was intrigued to see what they might have done with that character, I fully understand why he wasn't there. And some of the other little changes and things, there are times when you're like, I wish I could have seen that, but we still got the story, right? They didn't fuck that up. So we've seen it work. And with Slow Horses, it works really fucking well. It works really well. Man, I'm just so interested to see how they unfold all of this, because boy, I haven't even watched the rest yet. I've just done episode 2 and I've just come here to talk about it. So people, at this point, I'm in the dark like you know. But there's a great scene that a whole thing that we get in the books, and we get the pub scene. We get the pub scene, and it's it's hilarious. It's great. It's great. Just the chemistry between Shirley and Marcus is as fun as it is in the book, you know. So yeah. Ah man. So yeah, season 3, it's 6 episodes, like the rest. Um, so the rest will follow every week after the fact. Now, at this point, I'm not quite sure if this debuts on the 29th of November or the 1st of December, because I have seen conflicting information, people, but it will be dropping this week. Okay, you can rest assured that. So you will be getting your Slow Horses fix, and hey, they're still cooking up some good shit in the kitchen, people. That you can be assured. You know, episode 2 ends on a good note, right? We're gonna be intrigued to see what happens in episode 3. Like, because as I said, things are slightly different to how they work out in the book, but we still see a lot of the same interactions and things. So I think this is going to be another great season, people. I will be giving you the rest of my season recap just before, hopefully. Sometimes it doesn't quite work out like that way, but hopefully just before episode 6 drops, I will drop my thoughts on the rest of this season. But yeah, we are looking real fucking good so far, people. Real good. So enjoy your time with the Slow Horses.